Everyone, welcome to our Thursday, January 19th board meeting. Please join us for the pledge. Ms. Noack.
I pledge allegiance
Roll call.
Supervisor Wareheim.
Here.
Councilman McCarthy.
Here.
Councilwoman Noack.
here.
Councilwoman Inzarella.
Here.
Councilman Lohman.
Here. Okay, we will begin this afternoon sitting as a Board of Water Commissioners. Deputy Clerk.
We have the minutes from December 13th and 2 transfers between ledger accounts. Okay. Councilman Lohman.
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella.
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack.
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy.
Yes.
Supervisor Wareheim.
Yes. Reconvene as Town Board, and we will start with the agenda.
On appointments by supervisors, Supervisor Ed Wareheim appoints Lou Necrota as the Budget Officer for fiscal year 2023. On correspondence, the Building Department report for December, and there's 2 parades. The first is the St. James Chamber of Commerce St. Patrick's Day Parade on March 11th from 1 until 3:30 with a rain date of March 18th. And the other is the Kings Park St. Patrick's Day Parade on Saturday, March 4th from 12 until approximately 2 p.m. Next category is the town board to authorize the town clerk's office to advertise for 3 public hearings, all to be held at Town Hall on the 16th day of February 2023 at 2 p.m. All 3 are local laws. The first is 1-2023 modifying Chapter 221 property maintenance. The next is 3-2023 modifying Chapter 233 shellfish. And the last is 4-2023 modifying Chapter 9 appearance tickets. Councilman Lohman,
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack,
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy,
Yes.
Supervisor Wareheim.
Yes.
Under consent agenda, controllers, number 1 to 15.
Is there anyone on the Town Board that wishes to remove any resolution from the consent agenda?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Councilman Lohman,
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack,
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy.
Yes.
Supervisor Wareheim.
Yes.
On the consent resolutions, I'm going to read them. The first is the minutes approval from January 3rd. Next, the appointment of Tom Uverzak, Rick Lanise, William O'Casey as members of the Planning Board with a term from January 1st through December 31st, 2024. The appointment of Joseph Sagis as a member of the Board of Ethics with a term commencing January 1st through December 31st, 2025. An appointment of Bradley Harris, Michael Morbido, Daniel White, and Kristen Majeka to the Smithtown Historical Advisory Board from January 1st through December 31st, 2024. The appointment of Richard Miseller to the Conservation Board with a term commencing January 1st, 2023 through December 31st, 2024. Appointment of Edward Benz and Steve Gargiulo as members of the Board of Zoning Appeals, commencing January 1st through December 31st, 2024. And the last is the appointment of Doreen Perino as ADA Coordinator and appointment of Liz Giordano, John Lessard, Jackie Sims, Joan Vitale, Michelle Musso, and Doreen Perino as members of Office for People with Disability Advisory Board, commencing January 1st through December 31st, 2024. Councilman Lohman.
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella.
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack.
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy.
Yes.
Supervisor Wareheim.
Yes.
On resolutions, the town board to issue a CEQA negative declaration determination in the matter of the application for site plan approval by B9 Comac owner for Link Logistics at 660 Motor Parkway in Comac for the reasons stated in a memorandum from the Environmental Protection Director. Councilwoman Lohman?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you a woman. Councilwoman Inzarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Wareheim.
Yes.
Authorize the town clerk's office to advertise for bid 23-5 traffic signal controllers and 23-7 construction of picnic pavilions at Hoyt Farm. Councilman Lohman?
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Wareheim.
Yes.
The town board to approve the following. Ratify the town attorney's signature on a renewal agreement with Thompson Rudders for online legal research. Authorize Doreen Perino to execute a catering agreement with Flower Field for a luncheon event on May 17th, 2023. The town controller recommends the continuation of an agreement with Munistat Services. Extension of bid 22-4 for removal of leachate with United Cesspool Service. Extension of agreement with FPM Group to provide professional services in conjunction with groundwater sampling at the municipal services, Phase 1, Cells 1 to 5, and Phase 2, Cells 6, for the 2023 reporting period. Extension of an agreement dated January 12, 2022 with RTP Environmental Associate for professional air emissions reporting services at the municipal service facility, Phase 1 and 2, for the 2023 reporting year. Approval of change order number 3 to Greenleaf Solar for the installation of 2 electrical transformers related to solar photovoltaic system at the Smithtown Landing. Contract 2117 in the amount of $52,200. Ratification of the execution by the supervisor of a stipulation of settlement in lieu of Section 75 proceeding against employee 4005 in a form approved by the town attorney. The list of authorized work shoe providers for eligible town employees. Amend marine law permit 2017-2 in accordance with the conditions suggested by the Environmental Protection Director and direct the town clerk's office to issue the permit amendment. And last is the rate increase of subscription services with Lexipol LLC regarding the Public Safety Department. Councilman Lohman,
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noah,
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy.
Yes.
Supervisor Wareheim.
Yes.
Town Board to issue a written consistency determination pursuant to Chapter 151 of the Town Code. That application 2022-06 by Parsonage Road Properties is consistent with the local water revitalization plan, subject to the conditions outlined by the Town Planning Director. Councilman Lohman,
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noah,
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy.
Yes.
Supervisor Wareheim.
Yes.
Authorize the acceptance of a donation from the Kings Park Library in recognition of Erin Canalos, $50, Doreen Nicotra for $50, the Florence Far Coast Living Trust, $500, Donna Rubitone, $20, all to the animal shelter. Accept the donation from the Senior Citizens Department Center Committee in the amount of $657.02 to the senior citizens. And accept a donation of $500 from the Smithtown Charitable for the operating expenses for the Anti-Bias Task Force, and further authorize the controller to increase the various ledger accounts. Councilman Lohman,
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack,
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy,
Yes.
Supervisor Wareheim.
Yes.
Authorize the supervisor to execute the following resolutions on a form approved by the town attorney. Consulting services agreement with Miguel Calamano, MD, for services as the medical director for Horizons Counseling and Education Center through August 16th, 2023. A specialized service agreement with netstuff.com, Elizabeth Kless and Francis Farizo to provide specialized programs to the town of Smithtown Senior Citizen Center for a one-year term. CSE Residential Repair Program contract between this town and the Suffolk County Office for the Aging for January 1st, 2023 through December 31st, 2023. An agreement between the town and the American Medical Alert, doing business as Connect America, to provide emergency response units and related services for its senior citizen residents at no cost to the town for a one-year term. An agreement with Suffolk County Youth Bureau for single disbursement in the amount of $19,434 for operating expenses from January 1st, 2023 through December 31st, 2023. Agreement with Craig Fitzgerald and Meyer to certify the consolidated fiscal report 1/1 to 12/31/2022 in the Horizons Department as required by the New York State Office of Addiction Services and Supports. An agreement with the Timmons Group for enterprise GIS support and maintenance. An agreement with Pamela Kisundan, nurse practitioner, to provide services to the town as the nurse practitioner on staff for Horizons Counseling and Education Center. And the last is an extension of the intermunicipal agreement with the town of Brookhaven for the acceptance of street sweepings for a term of 1 year. Councilman Lohman,
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack,
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy.
Yes.
Supervisor Wareheim.
Yes.
And the last item are personnel matters. Number 1 to 5 is described on the agenda. Councilman Lohman,
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack,
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy.
Yes.
Supervisor Wareheim.
Yes. That concludes resolutions. Deputy Clerk, do we have speakers this afternoon?
I don't have any cards, Barbara. Nothing?
Okay, that being said, I will move to close the meeting.
Second.
Supervisor Wareheim,
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack,
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilman Lohman.
Yes. Thank you, everybody, for attending. Be safe.